Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And today we'll have our first review of the new year, 2016. And today I'm going with some seasonal themed cigars. There are several out this time of year, and to be honest with you, these two are new to me. CAO did this in 2013 and 14, and they did it in 2015. Around Christmas time, they came out with the Wicked Winter and Stingy Scrooge. And you saw a picture of both of them side by side at the beginning of the video here. And today, for whatever reason, I chose to start with Stingy Scrooge. And here he is. There he is on the huge long band, but there's a picture of Scrooge and his cigar and in his teeth. The band is absolutely huge. It takes up 2/3 of the cigar, so that'll come off pretty quickly. But a little bit about this cigar. Consists of a Connecticut Habano wrapper, a Brazilian Arapiraca binder, and the filler is Nicaraguan, Honduran, and Dominican. Both of these cigars are the same size, 6.5 by 52. There is the density. Very dark cigar, so I'm expecting it to be in the Maduro type flavor realm, but we'll see. I have no idea about this cigar. I was actually given both of these by my daughter and son-in-law yesterday for Christmas, so I'm going to find out real quick what they're like. Be what I call a blind review. So let's get right to it. The 2015 holiday edition of the CAO. The Stingy Scrooge. All right, Mr. Scrooge, you ready to go? As I said, the band won't be on there very long at all. It's too big. Makes for a nice picture. Okay, the draw is very good. First flavors I'm getting are very sharp, sweet boysenberry flavor with black licorice and a lot of black coffee. Might even be espresso. I'm going to see how it goes, but it's a very dark roasted coffee. Black pepper at about 7.5, close to, I'd say 7.5. So those are the flavors you hit with right at light up. So it's going to be a dark noted cigar. We'll see how the sweeter flavors fare, if they change or intensify or whatever. But that's how we're starting with the Stingy Scrooge. Well, we're close to 15 minutes in. As you can see, it'll be a nice slow burning cigar. And I'm starting to get a little sweet cream. It is very prominent. It's made a gradual appearance, but it's quite nice and sweet and goes along nicely with that sweet boysenberry, which actually had to come down a little bit when this sweet cream entered. The licorice notes and the black coffee are still there at the base, but you can still pick them out easily. So the biggest change at this point, with I guess I'm close to an inch in, is that addition of a sweet cream. And I want to see if it develops, because it has a hint of just a hint of butteriness to it, and I want to see if that develops. Also, I don't know how I left this out. I would call the cigar on the lower side of medium to full bodied, simply because of the dark notes, and it's going to, I think, settle about at the medium to full bodied range. Right now it's the top end of medium, the lower end of medium to full, so it's working its way toward a full-fledged medium to full. The finish is sort of a cream with a few notes of dry wood. Odd combination, but that's what I'm getting. And some lingering black pepper. So that's where we are at about an inch in. we're not too far from the midpoint. Got about 3.5 inches remaining, so we're very, very close. The butteriness did expand a little bit. As a matter of fact, the flavors now have sort of melded together to form a sort of a milk chocolate flavor. It has a little sweetness to it. It's definitely a sweet chocolate flavor with some coffee at the base. The previous flavors just sort of came together and changed a little bit, so that's a good thing. I like it when a cigar changes. So let's say it's sort of a buttery milk chocolate with black coffee notes at the base. The black pepper has increased somewhat. I would definitely give it medium to full bodied now. So I think we were hit the highest points with the strength. But actually the milk chocolate flavors are very nice. Let's see where we go from here. Well, here we are right at an hour. Got about 2 inches remaining. And I'm getting a little sweet cedar popping in. It started to develop over the last few minutes, and you can really detect it. It's the sweet milk chocolate is still there, but you got a little sweet cedar mixing in. Coffee still at the base. A little touch of butter, just a touch, not enough to get excited about, but there is a little hint. And everything else is about the same, medium to full body. So that's really the only change, with about 2 inches remaining. If anything else changes, I'll be back. If not, I'll see you at the end. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. The changes from the last segment to now were the coffee notes really came out, really got pronounced. Still had the milk chocolate, a little sweetness, touch of butter, little sweet cedar. Coffee notes really dominated though. Pepper from what, midpoint on was much better. I would give it about an 8. And finish is pretty much unchanged throughout. It's been a pretty good cigar. It's well worth trying, and I would say since it's a seasonal blend, they won't be around for a long time, but I'm sure you can find them. These were picked up at a local shop. Anywhere that sells CAO probably has these, but give them a try. For me, I'm rating it an 88. Pretty good cigar, pretty good score, start off the year with. I'm going to try expanding my scoring a little bit. I really thought this past year, 2015, the scores were a little bit, they could have expanded a little bit. They were a little too bunched up. So 88, good start, good score, good cigar, well worth trying, dark noted. So there you have it, the CAO Stingy Scrooge.